Hey there, welcome to today's video, and I'm going to do a what's on my iPhone. A couple of people have asked me this month if I'll do one again, so today that is what it's going to be. So things are pretty much the same as they've always been, well, the front screen anyway, and yes, I'm still sticking with my lovely little colour scheme with blues and greens and mixtures of colours, and no, I'm not OCD, it's just the way I like it, well organised. Still got my red background as well, as you can see, and my ringtone is the Sherlock theme, because I absolutely love Sherlock, which I've mentioned in one of my other videos. So let's get on with what I've got on my front screen. It's pretty much the same, as I say, as what it was a couple of months ago. I don't think I've changed too much. So we've got Tumblr at the top, then settings, photos, hangouts, and Vine. Hangouts and Vine I haven't actually used for a while, so I may swap them, take them out and put some other ones in there when I find something that's green. That'll match my lovely colour screen. Then we've got Pocket, Camera, App Store, Pages for my lovely Facebook page, which yes, I do have one, so feel free to go along and like it. It's facebook.com/Jane with a 4J, so Jane J. I think that's right, yes, so go along and like that if you've not liked it already. Then we've got Instagram, and I've not used that for a couple of weeks, but there's my profile there as well, so if you want to tag along there you can do. Then we've got Pinterest. I really like Pinterest. I go on there every now and then, tend to use it for looking at iPhone stuff and quotes and that. Phone, don't really use that, I don't know why it's there, but it is in case somebody rings me. I don't get many phone calls though. Then we've got WhatsApp, and WhatsApp and MessageMe are probably the only messaging apps that I seem to use these days. The ones that I prefer anyway. Then we've got Fantastical, the calendar, which I've shown you before in a review. Dropbox, which I use daily for uploading photos and videos, things like that. Facebook for my Facebook, personal Facebook account. Then we've got Evernote. Evernote's just been done up again. Google Plus, I still use this quite a bit and post my links for YouTube. It's great for looking up for information and finding things out. And there's a link in my description as well if you want to follow me on there, you can do. Then we've got Safari and MessageMe. Then at the bottom are the most used apps that I use. So Tweetbot, Mail, YouTube and Messages. And I use them daily throughout the day, within each hour, all the time anyway. Then the next page we have got different things. So we've got photography. These are the ones that I've stuck with at the moment. So you've got Camera Plus, Landcam, Analog, Square Ready for making your photos square so they fit into Instagram and things. Colour Splash, which is the one where you get just a bit of colour for one item, so it's black and white, and you might have, like it's got there, a green apple. PDQ that's Diptych PDQ for making collages, and Photoshop Touch, which I've not used in ages, and actually I'm thinking of deleting that. Utilities, I've got Will It Rain to see if it will rain, and at the moment I don't even need to look because it's chucking it down outside. Maps, I very rarely use that, to be honest, I just get lost wherever I go. Calculators, calculator, shall I say. Dictionary, which I need a dictionary just to check my spelling. Speed test, to check my speed test. Let's see, shall we, how poor my BT broadband is. Ooh, that's quite good for me. Oh, would you look at that? And I reckon my upload will be about 1 or 0.93. Come on, can we get over 1? Yay, come on, come on, come on. And that's about as good as it gets. I don't have very good BT speed. Then we've got DMs for reading DMs, just DMs, Twitter DMs that is. Then we've got Notes, and then Grad, which is for making the wallpapers like what I've got now, which is really cool. I've done a review on that one as well already. Then stores, so we've got things like Lloyds Bank, because that's the bank that I use, Apple Store, eBay and Amazon. Pretty straightforward, and I reckon most people probably have those. Exercise, these are just collecting dust at the moment. So you've got your abs workout. I think I've shown that before actually, so I won't show you again. And 7-minute app. That's my favourite 7-minute app. There's quite a few around, and this is one that I've stuck with. It's just really nice and easy to use, and you can see all the different workouts and things as well. So if you want to learn about it all, it shows you all. But that's my favourite one, and that one's actually free as well. But it's a good one, and I haven't used it for a while, but I will do soon, I promise. Then we've got BirdBrain, which is a Twitter statistics app, and it'll tell you who's followed you, unfollowed you, who's retweeted you, favorited you, added to a list, basically all that stuff. In fact, I'll show you. So it gives you a roundup of who's following and following you, how many mentions you've had, updates, retweeted and blocked and things. Then here you can see if you've got any new followers and who's unfollowed you, things like that. Then you can see who I've added. And then here you can see all this information like who doesn't follow you, lists of following you, people who don't follow you. So it's ideal if you're wanting to see who you don't follow that you may have missed. You can also see your retweets and fave star as well. So it's a really useful app. Great for when I'm trying to add people back and making sure I don't miss anyone that's followed me new, and so I can follow them back and things. Then low usage, which is basically I don't use this folder. So you've got videos. I don't use videos on my iPhone, use it on my iPad. Clock, never use an alarm because I don't need one. I've got little children that wake me up. Weather, passbook, contacts, don't use that, use the phone app. Calendar, and I use Fantastical and Reminders, that replaces them. Very rarely use FaceTime. And if I do, I just use it from phone app. Compass, I've never opened that, and neither stocks. And Newsstand, don't use that either. So that's pretty straightforward. iTunes, that's there, just in case. Memento, which is a diary journal thing, which I've had that from the very first time it launched, and I love that. Spotify, which is, well, these are all my music apps now. I haven't put them in a folder, left them out. Spotify, Bloom FM, Blinkbox, Music, and the Music app. And they're all really good, useful apps. My favourite one is probably Bloom FM, although Blinkbox does some really good playlists as well, and I'm really starting to like Spotify, so I just chop and choose each day depending what mood I'm in. Then you've got Touch Arcade, which is ideal for looking for new games and new releases, so if you like seeing the latest games that come out, I recommend highly that you download that, as well as App Shopper for finding bargain apps that have been reduced or updated and that are new. Then we've got the 1 Second Every Day app, which, to be honest, I've not used for a couple of days. They updated it and then I couldn't get back into the app, and then it was like 4 or 5 days later and I've sort of lost the reason to use it now. Then the final page is my games, and I've still got them in folders in alphabetical order just because it's easier to find. I know I can use a search, but I don't. So you've got, first up here, I've got Blast Tracks, Blueprint 3D, Brick Roll, Chip 8 and Dream of Pixels, all really good games. Blast Tracks is great, you can pick up and play it any time. So if you've just got a spare 5 minutes, you can go in and play that. In fact, most of them all are pretty much like that. Blueprint 3D is my all-time favourite. I've mentioned this before, it's probably one of my favourite games on the iPhone that I've ever had. And Dream of Pixels is really nice too. Got some lovely music. Then here we've got Fizz, the brewery management game, Fish Out of Water, Go Around, iCycle on Thin Ice, and Erupt. And Erupt is another one of my all-time favourites as well. And here you've got Jack and Jill. This is a really cute little game, and that's updated quite a lot as well. It's always kept up to date, and it's one of the reasons why I like it, and the developers are really nice as well. I follow them on Twitter. Then Kame, which is the like paper puzzle game. Lost Toys, which I mentioned in one of my videos the other day. Mansion Run, Mikey Hooks, Puzzle Restorer, and Mr. Crab. I love Mr. Crab. And here we've got Paint It Back, Pastry Panic, Puzzle Bits, Puzzle Coaster, Neon Plat Extreme, and I forgot the name then. That's made by the same people who do Blast Tracks, or the same person, should I say. Red Line Rush, Ridiculous Fishing, and Riptide GP2, which I absolutely love, especially on my iPhone 5S. It looks awesome. Then here, gosh, I've got a lot of games. We've got Sky Safari, Adventure Time, Sky Tourist, Slide Circus, Sprinkle Islands, Starhound, and Sunday Lawn Seasons. All, again, really good games. Then we've got Tadpoles, I think it's just called Tadpoles. Tiny Thief, I haven't completed that. Tiny Tower, I don't play that anymore, but I just keep that there to see what updates they've got. Tiny Wings and Toy Box. Now I have removed some of my games, like for example Murder Files, which is another of my favourite games. I've moved that onto my iPad just because it looks better on my iPad, and also I've run out of space on my iPhone. I needed to make some room and it's a big game, so I've put that onto my iPad. But Murder Files is a really cool game as well. Then we've got the Blockheads, which isn't in a folder because I'm on it every day. Ocean Horn, I haven't put that in a folder because I want to carry on playing that game. I haven't played it for ages, but I want to carry on playing it. Super Stickman Golf 2, I've just loaded that again the other day. One of my lovely YouTube friends wanted to play some games, so we've done that. And that's a really good turn-based game. And also Paper Toss Friends, which I've never actually played before. And I downloaded it, obviously, because it's on my phone. I'll just show you. It's just like Paper Toss. I think Paper Toss was one of the first ever games that I ever put on my iPhone when I got one back in the day when they first launched apps and things. And obviously now you can play it with friends, which is even better. So I'll just show you. Just like it was before, but you've just got to try and... Come on camera, let me get it in. Yay! Come on. No. Well, that's me over, so I've lost on that move. But that is basically what you do all the way through. And then the last folder is ones any app that I'm wanting to review, I put in there, so don't forget to review it and to keep it all tidy in one place. So these are the apps that I will be reviewing shortly when I finally get round to it. So that is basically what is on my iPhone 5S at the moment. Let me know your favourite apps in the comments below, and also if you've got any apps that you could recommend I try, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.